Today we'll be discussing the OverDrive and Libby app, a great way to check out ebooks and e-audiobooks from the Fort Bend County Library. So what is OverDrive and Libby? OverDrive is a great way to access ebooks and e-audiobooks from any computer or device using your FBCL library card. So it's 100% free. You can do it anywhere at any time as long as you have access to the internet. Libby is an app made by OverDrive for mobile devices and tablets that allows for browsing and access to OverDrive ebooks and audiobooks. So you can find these ebooks and audiobooks using our online catalog or by searching from within the OverDrive webpage or the Libby app once it's connected to your Fort Bend library account. You can borrow up to 5 ebooks or e-audiobooks at a time, and you can place up to 5 additional titles on hold at a time. Ebooks and e-audiobooks checked out through OverDrive are automatically returned on their due date, and they never cause you to suffer any kind of late fees. To use OverDrive on your web browser, there's 2 ways to get started. The first way is you can go through our Fort Bend County website. You'll browse our drop-down menus for books, e-libraries, and more, and click on the OverDrive section as it shows here. Or you can go directly to our Fort Bend County Library OverDrive page using the link seen here. Before you can start checking out ebooks and e-audiobooks, you'll need to sign in using your FBCL library card number and password. The password is the same password or PIN number that you use for your library card at a Fort Bend County library. Once you've signed in, you should now see that the sign in button has become a My Account button. You can do several things here, including see what loans you have, which holds you have, create a wish list, or see what you have on your wish list. You've already made one. Rated titles is going to show you items that you have left a rating for after reading or listening to them. A history of items that you've checked out in the past through OverDrive, and then a settings is just a way to adjust your preferences while using OverDrive, as well as a big button to sign out when you're done, which you may want to do if you're on a public computer. We're going to talk a little bit now about searching for specific e-books or e-audiobooks using the search tab. So you'll want to click search, and then you can just type the name of a book or a series that you're looking for. OverDrive likes to offer you helpful suggestions sometimes that might pop up. If a good one does pop up, you can click it. And when you're done, you just press enter just like any other search bar, and you'll be shown a mix of both ebooks and audiobooks in your results, as well as titles that are both available right now and others that may need to be put on hold to be picked up later. You can narrow your search using the advanced search options and tell it you only want ebooks or audiobooks, for instance, or maybe you just want titles to only show you stuff that's available right now. So let's look a little more closely at what you'll see whenever you get to your search results. When looking at books on OverDrive in the web browser, each of the little book covers you see has a lot of information about the format and the availability of the book. So at the very top, you'll see it might say either available or waitlist. Available means you can check it out right now. Waitlist means that you'll have to put it on hold and wait for it to come back in before it'll let you check out. Below the author of the book, down at the bottom underneath the cover, you can see the format of the book. If it's an audiobook, it'll have little headphones and say audiobook. If it's an ebook, it'll have a little icon that looks like a book. And then just below that will be your borrow or your place a hold button. When you place an item on hold, you'll be asked to provide an email address so that OverDrive can notify you when the title is available to be borrowed. If you would like to add a book to your wish list, there's also a little ribbon that you can click that will put it on your wish list instead. When you borrow a title on OverDrive, it will ask how many days would you like to keep that title. There's a 7-day option and a 14-day option. You'll have access to that ebook or e-audiobook for however many days you pick, and then it will automatically return it when those days are up. Now, if you're about to run out of time, OverDrive will let you know and give you the option to renew it for the same amount of days you selected previously, as long as no one else is waiting for the book. After borrowing a title, OverDrive will let you know that it was successful, and it will let you know what date the title will be returned. You can borrow up to 5 titles at once, and you can have up to 5 titles on hold at a time. You can then read or listen to your title with the built-in web browser or by downloading a temporary MP3 or ebook onto your preferred reader or player. You can see what titles you currently have checked out and how much time you have left with them, as well as access them on your loans page under the My Account menu. You can also see your wish list titles there as well. Now we're going to move on to using the Libby app on your mobile, tablet, or device. The Libby app is a great way to access and use OverDrive on your mobile devices and tablets. So to get started, you're going to need to download your app from your device's app store. It's free to download, and if you search for Libby by OverDrive, it should pop up as one of your suggested searches. If you click the Get or Download button, it should put the app on your device. When you first open up your Libby app, it will ask you if you already have a library card. Click yes, assuming you already have a library card. If you don't have a library card for whatever reason, you will need to get one to use the Libby app and OverDrive. Next, it's going to ask if you are moving from a different device or if you would like to look up your library by name or location. It can guess your library based on your location. But if you know which library you're using, I would just select I'll search for a library. If you type in Fort Bend, it should bring up Fort Bend County Libraries as one of your top search results. Select this to continue. After adding Fort Bend County Libraries to your Libby app, you'll need to enter your library account details before you can start checking out and using your e audiobooks on your device. So you'll sign in just like you did on the web browser using your library card number and the password or PIN number that you used to create your account. Once you've completed signing in, Libby will show you a digital version of your library card that shows how many items you have borrowed or how many holds you have. You can rename the library card if you like by clicking the Rename Card button. So now that you're logged in, you can see your available ebooks and e-audiobooks that FBCL has to offer you through OverDrive, just like when you're on the web browser. You can browse through the entire collection on the Library tab, which is circled in red now. The middle button that looks like the Libby app icon will slide open your user preferences and your notifications. You can press the hide buttons on this little tab to close that. If we click on the magnifying glass icon, it will allow you to search for specific titles, similar to how it functions on the web browser. The results page will look a little different in the app, but it provides you with all the same information. A book that can be borrowed right away will have the borrow button, and those that you will need to wait for will have a place a hold button. To determine the format, you'll need to look at the book cover image. E-audiobooks will have headphones icons, and it will also give you the length and hours that the book is. An ebook will not have any extra icons. Placing a hold and borrowing books are as simple as a few taps of a button in your app. When you place a hold, you can even have the app send you a notification when it's available for checkout. If you would like to read or listen to your audiobooks within your device, you'll need to go to your bookshelf, which is the little stack of books icon. In your shelf, you can see what you currently have out on loan, as well as view what you have on hold. You can click the Open in Libby button to listen to or read your e-titles within the app itself. You will need internet access on your device to download the title. You can also manage your loan and return it early if you want, and do the same with your holds on the Hold tab. You can delay holds if you like as well if you aren't quite ready to check them out, or simply cancel them if you're no longer interested in the title. It's also important to note that if you do check out an item in the web browser, it will sync to your Libby app and vice versa. So if you check out something on a web browser, you can listen to it later in the Libby app, or if you'd rather listen to it on your web browser, you can do that as well. Alright, that's going to be all for our overview of the OverDrive and the Libby app. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can contact us at www.fortbend.lib.tx.us. Thank you.